Hello and welcome back, unless you're new here, in which case I am Larissa. I'm a nerdy freelance artist who loves Disney, drinks way too much tea, and may have made a couple of impulse Amazon Prime buys. I just bought a couple Star Wars things off of Amazon and I am super excited about them, so I thought I would do a quick unboxing today. First, I have the Kybers RGB Lightsaber. It's $120. It is Prime, so free shipping, and it is supposed to have sounds and it changes color, which is amazing. We currently have two Ultra Sabers lightsabers, and I love them. I play with them all the time because I'm a nerd, and I film a lot of TikToks with them, all kinds of fun stuff like that, but we only have a red one and a green one, and they do not obviously change colors. So we thought this would be a lot of fun. I really wanted a purple one. My husband really wanted a blue one. We kind of just want all the lightsabers. So we thought this was a really good deal from the sound of it. The reviews were pretty good on Amazon. And this way we can have all the different colors of lightsaber. We're gonna start up here on the narrow end and let's see what we got. A Allen wrench and a charging cable right on top, convenient. The empty box, because it looks like it is displayed or comes out like open somewhere, and it was put in the big box that way, so cute box though, convenient, and it does have a instruction manual, probably going to be useful. And then we have the blade. It is nicely wrapped in foam. I personally would have liked to have a little bit more length of foam because the end is barely within the foam, but it's fine. I guess if it had stayed in its small box, that would have been perfect, but since it came out, not so much. It also came with an optional grip wrap. I almost missed this because it was rolled up in the tip of the foam packing, so be sure to look for that. It has a little bit of double-sided tape here on one end. I'm trying to find the best way to open this without damaging it. Okay. Oh, this is nice because this one came fully assembled. The Ultra Sabers, I did have to attach the hilt to the blade, so this is pretty nice. This one is actually, though, a good bit shorter than either of our pre-existing lightsabers, which I thought was actually pretty convenient. This guy is about 39 inches. We ordered the silver hilt. It does also come in black, I believe. But both of our existing lightsabers that we already have black hilts, so we thought it'd be nice again for the variety to go ahead and order the silver. And it's not actually like silver, it is definitely more of like a gunmetal gray. It's not a straight silver, which I actually like. It's not exactly matte, but it is not like chrome finish. It's got a little bit of a textured, shiny silver to it. So that's also kind of nice. It feels a little more industrial. I believe they're aluminum. This one does actually have a charging port right here on the hilt, which is fine. But it's kind of odd to me, like since it's right next to the button, it's kind of obvious, it's very visible. So not thrilled by that, but again, for $120, I'll take it, and anytime I'm holding it, that's gonna be hardly visible at all anyway. There's my Amazon notification. Looks like the second package might be here. Fingers crossed. So, very satisfying plastic peel. Let's see, did it come charged? Oh, look at that. I love it. Listen to that. It does have the collision. Oh, that's nice. I love it. That is a lot of fun. I wasn't really shooting for the sounds. That was definitely more my husband, but it is kind of fun. Okay, so press and hold it down and it sort of pulses slightly and then it eventually shuts off. So let's check out the instruction manual for a minute, figure out changing colors and whatnot, and then we'll turn the lights down and play a little bit with the different colors. This is the button that does all the controls for the colors and sounds, etc. And this is the charging port. It does have a screwed end where you could actually buy an adapter and combine two lightsabers if you want sort of a Darth Maul effect. So there is the Kybers hilt if you want to get a good idea of the size of it. I have relatively small hands. It is not massive. My husband did approve of the size of this though. He was pretty happy with the size of this compared to our other lightsabers, so I thought I would go ahead and compare them. This is one of our two Ultra Sabers lightsabers. This hilt kind of is about the same size, I would say. It averages out to be about the same length because the Kybers one has a sort of angled top edge, and this kind of hits in the middle. So lengthwise, these two are about the same, but as you can see, the Kybers one is noticeably narrower because you use the charging cable to power this, whereas this one actually has batteries inside of it, so that makes it a little bit clunkier, a little bit thicker. So they do have different sizes and different styles. On Ultra Sabers, this is just one of our two, so I can't say that all of them are going to be like this, but both of ours are pretty thick because this is our first Ultra Sabers and this is our other one. And as you can see, they're pretty equal in diameter, but this one is a good bit longer. I suppose if you are somebody with really big hands, you might want such a very large hilt. Me personally, I find this to be way overkill. It's a little like long and clunky and huge for me to deal with because, as I said, I have relatively small hands. So this one definitely is a little awkward for me to mess around with because it is so big. The Kybers one, as you can see, is ever so slightly narrower than the Ultra Sabers. You can see it in person. It doesn't look like it's showing up super great in the camera, but you can kind of tell that it is a little bit narrower. I'm talking like maybe 1/8 of an inch, maybe a quarter, but not much. Just a tiny bit narrower. Okay, so now I've turned off the lights, but as you can see, it is daylight in this room and there are windows. So this is not pitch black conditions, but for the first comparison, I wanted to show how the lights for the different brands are showing up in dim but not ideal situations. So this is our red Ultra Sabers blade in a dim but lit room, and this is the Kybers saber in also red. And definitely, as soon as I opened it and I lit this up, I'm like, this definitely feels brighter than the Ultra Sabers. Here is the green Ultra Sabers, which from day one I thought their green was brighter than their red. And this is the green Kybers, which, as you can see, even brighter than the Ultra Sabers green. So here is the Ultra Sabers green color. And here is my Kybers green. On screen, I do think they look very similar, but in person, I do think that the Kybers is definitely brighter. Then here is the Ultra Sabers red and the Kybers red, which both in person and on screen, definitely the Kybers is much, much brighter. And then here are the different colors that the Kybers blade comes in. I was very pleasantly surprised with some of these. I really love the gold in particular and the pink. I was not expecting to enjoy either of those, but I'm a girly girl and a nerd, so really love the pink. The Kybers also has a saber lock function, so if you're doing like a choreographed battle with someone and you have the two lightsabers locked together, it has that visual effect. and that's really easy to do in the moment. You just hold the button down for 2 pulses and that turns that effect on and off. So you can do that without having to do any shutdowns or awkward pauses. You can do that in the middle of the choreography. And this is the second box. I was a little surprised because it doesn't actually have any Amazon markings on it, but I checked my notifications and yes, this is my second Amazon purchase. Let's go ahead and open this up. I mean, I saw this and I just instantly knew I had to have this. Are we ready? Oh my god, it's adorable. This is the child or Baby Yoda Echo Dot stand. Could not resist this. Saw it within like 3 minutes. It was purchased and on the way here, so excited. Let's go ahead and pop the Echo into it and have a little look. There is a spot across the back that is where you want to have your like power cord available. So okay, yeah, he fits in nicely. He's not, like, it's not hard to pop it into the stand, but it is in there pretty snugly. Like, it's not just gonna, like, fall right out super easy. So that's nice. I'm pretty happy with the sizing of that. And then the power cord just pops right in. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at him. Oh my god, I love him. I kind of wish I had little eyes for him now. Like, how cute is he? Seriously, look at that. Love him! Okay, so we're going back through the power cycle because I obviously had to unplug him to get him into here and to move him out here where you could see him for filming purposes. But I love him. He's so cute. Very well made, actually. I mean, there is a little bit of like seam in the plastic here and there. It's apparently made by OtterBox, so it should be nice and heavy duty. It's got little stands, little feetsies underneath here that are like the silicone to keep it from, you know, budging and smudging around a lot, so it should stay nice and stable. I love it. It's not massive and it's not like crazy bright flashy, look at this weird Star Wars thing. It'll fit into a lot of like more neutral decor if you aren't decorated a la Disney like I am, but it'll fit in perfectly with all my nerdy gear back here, so I'm very excited about this. So that is the 2 items in today's Amazon Star Wars unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this and had fun. If you did, remember to like down below and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Make Baby Yoda happy. Have a beautiful day and I'll see you next time.